Hey guys, welcome to Backyard Living. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. It's not going to be a challenge, it's going to be more of some tips and tricks to keep yourself warm in your tent if you decide to go camping in the colder weather. And as you can see, we got our tent set up, and one of the things we decided to do was put a tarp under the tent here. And that tarp is going to help us to keep some better insulation between the floor of the tent, which is a tarp material, and the cold ground. Also, something we did was we would suggest having a mat, a nice insulated mat. And these mats come in different styles and thicknesses. And
it's
temperature.
basically a fitness mat. You can just get at Walmart, you know.
But there are some you can actually get that have temperature
get.
ranges. So also we have the sleeping bag. You want a nice thick sleeping bag. Also too, I suggest a blanket, a nice warm fleece or wool blanket. Bring with you.
But now here's the thing though.
Yeah.
We have a lot of stuff though. Problem is, what if you're wanting to go backpacking?
Yeah, this is going to be more for two people. So if you're going to be
you have two people backpacking all this stuff.
Yeah, and of course, you know, it might limit you on some of the stuff you can take, but you know, we're just doing it in the backyard now, so we can have a little fun with it and be more creative. So another thing that we're doing is other ways to keep yourself warm during these cold temperatures. You want to dress in layers. It's about 50 degrees out here today, so it's not really that big of a deal. So you know, I just got a t-shirt on. My son Matt's got a t-shirt on. We're both wearing hats because it's a little chilly. Coat's somewhat thick. But yeah, if you're out there in the elements and it's dropping down, you know, to 30 degrees Fahrenheit, 20 degrees Fahrenheit, you're going to want possibly some long johns. You want to maybe like a couple, you know, layers, some sweaters, some sweatshirts, anything you can get on to keep you warm. You definitely want some good insulated socks. Possibly, I mean, if you don't have insulated socks,
wear like 2 or 3.
Yeah, wear 2 or 3 socks. Another thing we like to do is we also, you have hand warmers. So it's a suggestion. What you could do is you could take these hand warmers. You get these anywhere for probably like 50 cents or $1. And you can put these in your socks.
Should be lasted up to 10 hours.
Yeah, so
it's 2 in each pack. There should be 2 in each pack.
Yeah, you put one of those each in your socks.
This will help.
In your gloves.
You don't want to get your phone battery cold because it's a LiPo and they get cold and damage it. Strap one of these two too.
Of course, you want a fire. So you're going to want to get a fire going. We don't have a blazing inferno today.
But I suggest that can is packable. You put it in a bag, put it in your book bag or whatever. And I would say stack it up with wood inside first and then pack it away instead of just leaving it empty. So you don't have to go looking for wood at first. You can just get going. Also, cotton balls, shoving the cotton balls in the bottom. Cotton balls will flame up really quick, really quick. So I'd say you have a good about 20 cotton balls with you too inside the bag.
And those are light, so I mean you could take
they literally almost float practically.
Right.
They're so light.
Yeah, so. And they ignite really well.
And a lighter or fire starter.
Yeah, lighter or fire starter for sure.
Windproof lighter, whatever can get it going.
Look, we also got if you can bring a dog with you on your adventure, you got
your own heater too.
Yeah, you got a heater right here. Of course, we got our mat, our sleeping bag, we got our blanket there, and we're gonna talk about the buddy heater in a minute. And oh, look at the baby. That's our portable heater right there, guys.
All-terrain.
Our portable all-terrain
4-wheel
pod heater, man. Matt's gonna tell you what we're doing on the next gig here.
So if you probably carry one of these like conventional water bottles, and the plastic can melt if it gets too hot, so you don't want to like stick it right in there. What you do is you heat the water up just a little bit and then pour it back in there, and you can bring a little handy funnel with you. And I have a water catcher too. But I heat up the water and then I pour back in there, and you can put this in like the sock and then have it next to you or something. It stays warm. It's still warm from the last time I did it, which was like half an hour ago. So
yeah, of course, you know, you can't put boiling water inside this bottle. It's plastic, it'll melt, cause all kinds of problems for you. So
yeah.
Also, too, guys, don't try any of this at home
can try
unless
this at
you
home.
know what you're doing.
Unless you know what you're doing. Yeah,
Yeah,
is real
yeah,
simple.
yeah.
I mean, you don't want to do it without a funnel, of course.
Right, you want to be careful with everything you do. Try at your own risk, I guess I should say. All right, guys, so while we're getting this fire started, I'm gonna give you guys another idea or tip to keep yourselves warm, and that's to exercise.
Go through a whole range of exercise videos for them, please.
Exactly, that's what we're gonna do right now. All right, guys, now we need to do some exercises. While we try to get this fire started, I'm gonna show you a few things we can do. One of the things you could do is you could run in place, like this. But if you're as out of shape as me, that could be a problem. But I'm okay. All right, you could do, this ground's a little wet, but you could do some push-ups. What else could you do? You could do some toe touches, like this. Make sure you don't split your pants. And then, what you could do is you could run around your tent like this. I'm going. Run around the tent. Like this. All right, we're going. You can run all the way around your tent.
Oh, wow.
Sir?
I'm okay. Ow, hurt my arm. Make sure you watch your step. That wasn't me taking one for the team. I hurt my arm, but I'm okay.
Hey, so you actually did.
Yeah, I hurt my arm, but I'm okay. I'll survive. I'm leaning down like this because I don't know if the camera's catching all of my face. Not that you want to see my face or my bald melon, but it's all right. I got it covered today. All right, so we're getting the fire started. Let's see what we can do to warm up some water bottles and some rocks that we could keep in our tent and help keep us warm. We got some flame.
Guys, oh geez, the purest the flame doesn't have smoke with it.
All right, guys. Hey, our little traveling heater. We got our traveling heater with us today. All right, guys, what we're doing now is we're heating up some water. We don't want to get the water too hot. We don't want it boiling because we don't want to put boiling hot water inside a water bottle. That would just be,
Just wouldn't be smart.
would not be smart. It could melt, it could burn you. It could create toxic fumes that you don't want to inhale. What do you think? You think it's warm enough there?
Probably. Hey, you have to have it where it's smoking a little bit. Not yet.
All right, yeah, we want a little bit smoking, so. We have got some hot water here. You got to be very careful. So we got some warm water. It's not really, really boiling hot.
Enough to make the water thing fog up, you know.
Right.
Hold that.
Yeah. There you go.
Yep.
All right. So let's check this out. See how warm this water is.
Could have took a little bit more, but it does feel pretty warm now.
Oh yeah, that's pretty warm. You don't, like I said, you don't want it too hot. It's a plastic water bottle. That's pretty good. Here, guys, let me put it in here. Whoa.
If you go find a thermostat.
Oh man, that is warm. That feels pretty warm.
Yeah.
So say you're cold at night. There we go, man. There you go. Woohoo! Keep you a little bit warm there. Yeah, my son thinks I'm crazy, but then again, I probably am. All right, so yeah. Oh man, that is warm.
Is it?
Yeah, it is. You could probably put it like up in your hat, like this.
Oh,
I mean, look at that. I mean, you might be a little bit. It might look a little weird, but dude, look, this keeps my head warm like this.
it's good.
Yeah. I know I'm being a complete moron at this point, but all right. So yeah, this keeps this pretty warm. Put this in your sleeping bag with you. You could do maybe if you brought maybe 2 or 3 of these, put them in it. So I wouldn't suggest drinking the water after this though.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Well, our water's a little bit dirty because our things are. I didn't clean this, so.
I'm talking about the plastic. I mean, it's not super hot. Since it's BPA free, I would suggest the BPA free bottles. I think most are BPA free now.
Yeah.
Next, what we're gonna do, another thing that we could do is you could heat up stones or rocks, whatever you have around. We're gonna use some broken up concrete, but you could use stones or rocks that you find laying around at your campsite, warm them up, And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna put them in like a wash rag or whatever, any type of fabric you have, and we're gonna see how warm that these will get, because you could possibly bring these in the tent with you also, and just keep as much warmth inside that tent all around you in your sleeping bag, around your sleeping bag as you can get. Of course, don't forget you got your hand warmers too. So we're gonna get you as much warmth as possible. Now we're gonna go on to heating up a rock or a stone. So we're gonna set this piece of broken concrete on the nice stone will probably heat up better than this. But we're gonna give this a shot and see how warm we can get this. We're gonna put it inside a wash rag and see if it can retain heat for even a short amount of time would be good. So we got our hot water. We're gonna add some more hot water to our water
The last
bottle.
bit that I own or have.
So there we go. Now we got our hot water bottle. Getting organized.
Sorry, I have to be organized. I can't handle it. It's not.
Nothing wrong with being organized, because I'm not. I'm glad someone is on this backyard adventure.
Yeah.
Is it warm? Let me feel that.
Well, I gotta warm my hands up for a second. It's cold. It's cold out
It
here.
is a little chilly out here, but it's not freezing. Oh man. Yeah, it's like not like hot. It's just like perfect warmth. Yeah, man. Keep that
I
in.
think the rock's ready.
All right, let's see it. Let's see.
I think. I don't know.
Oh yeah, the top of here. Heat the other side.
Hold on.
Oh yeah, that is hot right on top there.
Storage time.
Heating the other side of the rock here. We had to nurture the flame a bit and get it going. But we've got this stone. You guys can see that stone's getting really hot. I mean, it's going to get really warm. Oh God. Of course, our dog Mocha is a little energized, protecting the property, the backyard. What we're going to do is we're going to take one of these rocks like right here. We're going to kind of... Sorry about that. Sorry
Wow.
about that. Alright, so we're going to wait. We're going to get this... Oh, that water bottle, that's still warm.
Yeah, that water bottle's still warm.
Okay, so this has got to warm... We're going to let this cool down just a little bit. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put that rock inside this washer. But that rock, that stone right there, that's going to stay warm for a significant amount of time. No, we're going to take this rock and we're going to put it inside this rag, right? And right there, guys. Have 3 or 4 of these sitting there in your sleeping bag with you. You're good to go.
Yep.
You are good to
It's
go.
a nice clean rag. Won't bother you.
Oh man, that is nice. Feel that.
Neat idea.
Got
Not
little-
as effective as the water bottle idea, but if you don't have water with you,
Hey guys, all right, we're actually in the tent. And we got our little furnace here with us. Furnace is Mocha. You could pick it up at any of your local hardware stores. No, I'm just kidding. You cannot pick this cute thing. We rescued this little poor thing, so she is an awesome dog. All right, now what we're gonna do is we got our stones with us.
still warm.
Yeah, man.
It is.
All right,
Still warm.
all right. Let's
Water.
put this. Oh, I'm putting my foot on that.
I see you just stick it in there.
Oh, look at Mocha. Yeah, I know my feet don't smell too good today. All right, but she doesn't care. All right. So now, guys, what we're gonna end up doing, we got our
Biggest thing is this guy.
stone. We could put this in our sleeping bag with us. Now, of course, let me explain something to you guys. I understand that if you're backpacking, you're not gonna have
You're not really gonna have
a Mr. Buddy heater with you. But if you're fortunate enough to have one with you, why not use it? Now, FYI, we are in a tent. We are starting a heater. Okay, you have to have proper ventilation inside your tent. I mean, you do at your own risk, okay? But we got it going. Oh, she's barking at neighbors there. So we have got the Buddy heater going. And this, let me explain something to you guys real quick. This Buddy heater lets out a tremendous amount of heat. Right now we have it
Low?
Right now we have it vented in here, so we're good. I wouldn't recommend leaving this thing on, like, never.
I only need this thing to be on for maybe a minute, and it stays warm in here after you close the door.
Yeah, after you close the tent. So you don't want to leave this on when you go to sleep. I mean, some campers might, but
you can if you needed to, yes.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
in like a fishing tent or whatever.
Yeah,
know.
if you're awake or something like that. But yeah, so if you get a chance, check out our Mr. Heater review on one of our prior videos. But yeah, you can use this too as well. And of course, you got your warm water bottles, you got your warm rocks, you got your sleeping bag.
The tarp underneath. There's actually the cold ground is not that cold either.
Yeah, you got that. You got this tarp underneath your tent, which is very important. Adds extra warmth. So, but yeah, I mean, layers, dress in layers. Use hand warmers for your socks or your inside your gloves. Use your fire, warm up some water bottles, warm up some rocks, put them in a rag. Really, got a Mr. Buddy here? You're good to go. Anything else? I mean, what else? I mean,
Nothing else.
that pretty much wraps it up. Well, guys, I want to thank you for joining us for Backyard Living. We urge you to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. We'd appreciate it. If you guys want us to review something, let us know in the comments. You could donate to the channel as well. And all right, we will see you on the next video.